welcome to Girls Game Shelf. We are playing Boss Monster today. And Boss Monster is a card game where you are playing a boss at the end of an old school video game. And you're using the cards that you draw to build your dungeon, to try and lure heroes into it. First thing you do is choose which boss you're going to be. Each boss has a level up ability that they get to do once per game when they build their 5th room card in their dungeon. They also have different levels of XP here, and the player who has the highest XP is going to go first. Now that you've chosen your boss, let's check out our hero cards. There are ordinary heroes that are worth 1 soul, and once you've gone through that pile, then you get to the epic heroes that are worth 2 souls. Heroes themselves have different classes. For example, this is a cleric, and he is going to be lured towards the dungeon that has the most holy symbols in it. Then we have thieves. They like dungeons that have lots of money bags. And mages like dungeons that are full of books. And finally, fighters like dungeons that have lots of swords. On each hero card, you can also see what their health is and the amount of damage that they can deal to you. Now that you know what the heroes look like, let's check out the room cards. Similar to the hero cards, the room cards have the amount of damage that they can deal to each hero, and they have treasure symbols that are going to lure heroes into the dungeon. Aside from that, each room card also has its own special ability. For example, here's the bottomless pit. You can destroy this room to kill a hero inside of it. Spell cards let you do lots of different things, but they are mostly the take that element of the game, meaning that they allow you to mess the other players up a lot. Now that you're familiar with all of the cards, this is how a turn goes. At the top of the round, a new hero comes to town. This one is a cleric and they're searching for holy symbols, so armed with that knowledge, I get to build a room. If building a room, you put it face down and everybody reveals at the same time. Then you look at your symbols and look at the heroes that are in town to see if anyone's going to be lured towards you. Now this is a cleric and I don't have any holy symbols in my dungeon. And if nobody else did, the cleric would just kind of hang out in town until somebody did. But let's say that I did have a holy symbol. The cleric would start at the front of the dungeon and go through each room, and if they're able to get through, then they would deal damage to my boss. You can only get 5 wounds in a game, otherwise you are eliminated. But let's say that we're further along. Let's say that I have more holy symbols and I can deal more damage. If I'm able to defeat him, I would put him face down on the other side of my boss, and he is now worth 1 soul for me. So the game continues as players build rooms and cast spells and lure different heroes through their dungeon. But the player who gets 10 souls first wins the game. And that's how you play.
To explore a character I don't think I've played before, I'm going to be Cleopatra.
Oh, nice.
Mother of Mummy.
Oh, and I'm a skeleton.
Yeah.
This is good. I'm glad I went for skeleton.
Yeah, we're here together.
And Caesar. How do skeletons talk?
With a lot of clicks and clacks.
Yeah. That's how I'm going to talk to you.
So I just want to say I love Boss Monster. It's like how I'll always love The Who, even if I find other bands that I like more. This is the game that got me into playing games, right? So like I love it, and have never played like a bad game of Boss Monster. I can't play a bad game of Boss Monster. It's just phenomenal. So, but just caveat. That being said, this was a really good game of Boss Monster.
I love that you are the boss at the end of a video game, because I grew up on like DuckTales and Yonoid and all of these, like, you know, Mega Man, and, you know, you get to the dungeon and it closes behind you and then there's the boss that you have to fight and you're the boss.
It's Teague in the magic bubble. He's a mage. Armed with his trusty bubble, Teague braves dangerous castles and dungeons in search of the musical instruments stolen from his people.
And how much does it take to kill him?
4.
4?
I know. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
What do you got?
I have a Neanderthal cave. I cannot build an advanced room on the cave, but these Neanderthals are strong.
I have, you may destroy this room to kill a hero. So if I get a hero by chance, I'll just kill him.
That's a good one.
So what happens, though? Because he doesn't go anywhere. Does he just kind of
Well, I guess he's just hanging around in town being like, hello, sir. Have you heard of the magical instrument stolen by my people? No? Okay. I'll just stay here and ask some more.
You know, we always go through the dungeon as the heroes, and that was really fun.
It's got great flavor text. It's got great art. It's got great little characters. And for me personally, who loves role-playing, it's got so much fodder for that.
All of the cards have kind of this 80s-ish theme to me. They're all kind of like 80s action hero movies where there's like the girl who's like put in the situation and there's the guy that's gonna like save the day, and it's just very like stereotypical 80s action movie roles.
This is Bowden the Pantsless. Bowden's courage is matched only by his forgetfulness. The quest to find his misplaced armor continues. I built an advanced room, a monster's ballroom. We're just having too much fun over here, Zizak.
Ballroom. Well, I built a dragon hatchery.
Whoa.
All my dragons flying around, getting
saucy.
symbols from all over the town, bringing them back to me.
Oh.
And that
snap.
means that I get Mr. Mage. Oh, Deegan. Oh, I'm just gonna go over here. And like, oh, dragons, that's mighty scary. Oh, a haunted library. Ooh, I'm still
Wait,
walking.
okay.
It's
Hang on.
one.
Let me do some.
A Neanderthal cave. Oh, dig me in. Oh, dear.
Okay.
Don't believe me? I only have 4.
Yeah.
And a horrible accent.
At least Bowden the Pantsless comes to me. Yo, there's a sick mother mummy in here. Whoa, witches, grody. And then he goes in the monster's ballroom, which is equal to the number of monsters in your ballroom. So that's 1, 2, 3. Plus, it's next to the armory. So they're monsters dancing around with swords in their hands. So as they're like fighting, dancing, they're like turning around, they're just like slashing blindly. And
He's like a dance kill party.
Yeah. And he's like literally shredded to ribbons. And he's like, oh my God, I just wanted some pants.
I just wanted some pants.
Whoa, I guess there was a dress code. Bad. Spell cards are super hard to get, but super useful. So like anytime you can do something to create a room that gives you spells, do it. Oh my gosh. Like Christina had this like haunted library and she could just choose spells whenever.
So I had this card that allowed me to draw spell cards instead of room cards, which is probably why my dungeon was so weak, but also I think why I had so much fun. Oh, I'm also going to play a spell card. No rooms can be built. Sorry.
This is not supposed to trust you. Cobalt Strike. No rooms can be built. Any face-down rooms are returned to its owner's hand.
So I just saved you the AP over there.
Okay.
You're welcome.
I'll just sit over here.
You're welcome, and I'm just going to get the Angry Mage. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, man, it's a dragon hatchery. I love fires. Too bad I had to kill all these dragons with my fire. A haunted library. I hate books.
Whoa!
Neanderthals, you suck.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him too. Dracolich Lair, what the hell are you? A boulder? That's not...
As a librarian, I was especially offended, tickled, when he lit the library on fire.
Just for funsies, before we get the thief, all players must discard their hands and draw 1 spell card and 2 room cards.
No, I've been saving my princess. She was gonna bring whoever I wanted to me, and then oh my God.
But Alex Trebek, the vampire and Justice Bringer, says that you must discard all of your room cards.
Oh my gosh. I'm so distraught. I can't even do it in character.
Does he look like Alex Trebek though? He does, right?
Yes, it does say Jeopardy on it.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
I didn't even read that. I did it.
You didn't know that was on purpose?
I didn't. No, I just thought it looked like Alex Trebek. I did a bang-up job then.
That's good art.
Yeah, right?
I can't believe you're just like, oh, I wonder why they put him on here.
I just figured it was weird. It's from the 80s. I don't know. All right, well, look here. The thief is coming into the dragon hatchery. You know what? I can't really put any of that in my pocket, so I'm just going to walk on through to the library. Books? Who needs them? They're not treasure. Up to the Neanderthal case, you guys can have it. It's fine. Draculage lair? Isn't there any treasure in this castle? A boulder ramp? Well, maybe under that boulder there could be a... He dies.
To be fair, I think he died in the Draculage lair.
No. He didn't. That's 7.
Yeah,
0.
he was 6.
Was he 6?
Yeah.
Look, I just got some stamina.
That's why Christina took that early lead, is because she had different kinds of treasure, and I could only attract fighters, and we didn't get fighters right off. So I was kind of stuck, just like watching her take all the heroes from me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
If you get one of these heroes, you win. I hate you.
I love me.
Who is it? Bam, 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 bam. It is Antonius, the Rune Knight. An elite dragoon, Sir Tony wears armor inscribed with magic runes of ancient and mysterious power. Dun, 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 dun.
And 13 points. Oh, you could take him.
Okay. Hang on. Let me
take him.
do my mental math. Where am I?
Your mental math.
Okay.
You can do your mental math. Your mental math, because you are so good at it. Good at mental math. You can do it so fast.
Except when you're doing that. Okay.
Great. All right. Well, go on, little dude. Go on.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I'm sorry. Before you do that, I'm going to freeze your monster room.
Okay, to be fair, I forgot, hang on though. I forgot to build a room. I was like, oh, next time I'll build a room, but I can build a room right now. So I forgot to do that, so can I build my room right now?
What?
Can I build the room right now that I forgot to
Are
room?
you serious?
Yes.
You were just about to let him go through. If I hadn't done that, you would have totally forgotten.
Well, I wouldn't need to.
The way that I brought the card out might have been a little bit mean too. I let her grab the hero. And like, I can't even.
You were so proud of yourself right now.
I'm so proud. You have another spell there?
I've got an Annihilator, which I've
Oh.
put into the same room as my all-seeing eye.
What does the Annihilator do?
It gives 1 trap room, which is this one, +3 till the end of the turn. So this is worth 6. Are we good? Can he start walking through? Christina had all these heroes, but once we got to the epic heroes, she had a wimpy dungeon. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna coast over here for a second. I'm gonna collect some heroes while she just can't do anything. Okay, here you go. Who we got?
We've got a cleric. Oh, this is Caitlyn, the Angelic healer. I don't know, I just chose this voice for her because she's nice and airy and like a cleric. And she's the person that talks to you when you're really angry, that says, why do you feel these feelings? All right. But the cleric is going to come over here. You see? I go to the liger. 1, 2, that's 9. And then over here, the haunted library. I haven't done the math yet.
Okay.
Pardon me. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh dear. Well, I guess that I'm just going to have to destroy a room.
Oh, right, because you're Boulder, right?
All I needed to do with the boulder card was destroy another room in my dungeon, and then I had like +5 attack. And heroes are only like, I mean, the big ones are 13 points or something, so...
So wait. How's that math work? Wait, before you sweep here. Deal 5 damage to 1 hero in this room. So, okay, so that's 2 plus 6, that's 8, plus 5 is more than 11. Okay, fine.
Do you want me to do it again?
No!
Here, let me show you. Here I go to the liger's den. What's a liger? It doesn't matter. The haunted library, poof! Wonder why that disappeared. That's strange. Oh, hello, Neanderthals. We can be friends. Yes, we're friends. Dracolich, let's give each other a hug. Why, hello, Boulder. Wait, why are you moving? What? What's gonna happen here? And with that, I win the game. Didn't you have a spell card? Had you nothing? Couldn't you stop it? I feel like every time I play this game, I'd like it just a little bit less. I feel bad saying that. I know it's Melissa's favorite game. Artwork is still amazing, and the theme is still amazing, but the gameplay itself does not continue to grab me. Each time I play it, just get a little bit less interested in it. Because it's fun, but without the role-playing element, I think I might get bored. Let me be clear though, I do really like the game. I super like it. And I appreciate the theme enough that if somebody wanted to play it, I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll play that game. But it's just not something that I would personally reach for unless I know I'm going to be playing with somebody like Melissa, who's going to do the role-playing part with me.
Once you've memorized the cards, does it get boring? I don't think so. I play with a lot of role play, but if you're not playing with a lot of role play, maybe it would. But if you're not playing with role play, you're playing wrong.
So, does this game go on the shelf for me?
Yeah. Oh my, yes, it goes, it lives, it's been on the shelf. It is, but the shelf and it are one.
It's just done so well around its theme, and the artwork is so fun. Even though for me, I get a little tired of it unless I'm playing with the right people, it's just, it's got to go on the shelf because it's a great game to bring out, especially if you're introducing new people to games, because it already has that kind of hook built into it. So yes, Melissa's gateway game can go on the shelf. That was our show. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, then like and subscribe to our channel. And then don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We also have a Facebook page and we have a Patreon if you want to help support us. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.